The crossover event for every single 90s baby on Earth happened, and most of the world doesn't know about it. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers Mighty Morphin collabed on a comic, and I will be breaking it down for all of you, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button to be notified when we start a new story. Now, let's get into it. We start this comic with the battlefield. Clearly, the idea of these two teams battling it out was a possibility, but let me start from the beginning. There was a battle between the Power Rangers and their mortal enemy, monsters sent by Rita Repulsa. But something was different today. They were fighting this beast, missing a member. Everyone looked at Kimberly asking her where Tommy was, but she didn't have an answer, and the fight was dragging out, so Jason called for the power blaster, and they all merged all their weapons, and they took out the monster swiftly, because the Power Rangers never lose, especially not to simple monsters like this. The Power Rangers are undefeated, or at least to this point, because we know they're very special at getting their ass whooped. But while they were done with their battle, the other team, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, were facing off against the Foot Clan, and they were whooping ass. They were whooping ass so efficiently, they were having conversations mid-battle. Do you know how good you have to be having a conversation while being attacked by super ninjas? And what conversation, you may ask? They were asking which human limb they would have if they could have it. Raphael was out of the question, and Leo told everyone to stay focused. But Donnie and Mikey, well, they'd like to talk. They like to talk a lot. And Donnie made it clear that Raphael is the only one out of all of them that has actually worn human clothes for a long time, which pissed off Raphael, so he decided to take out his anger on the Foot, actually planning to embarrass one of them by taking off his mask. But when he took off his mask, we see that that Foot soldier was actually Tommy himself, and he rocked Raphael. Raphael was so impressed, he was like, "Oh, you special. I'ma face you now." He went forward, trying to little bro this little ninja, but Tommy rocked him again, knocking his ass clean out. It was so shocking that all his brothers froze up and said, "Wow." Raphael got his ass beat by a Foot soldier, and they laughed. Tommy, on the other hand, vanished into a puff of smoke like a real ninja. They gave chase, but they had already escaped. Everyone was shocked. They checked on Raphael, and Raphael just said, "Yeah, he got lucky." But we know he didn't. And he was pissed off his brothers were punking him. He was really, really pissed off. But Leo told all of them to focus. They have to move. Back with the Rangers, though, they were going through it. Trini had apparently failed a test, and she was blaming all of this on being a Ranger. They had a life. They had a future to think about. They can't keep jumping out of class to save the world. They were tired of skipping out on important moments of their life. But Jason reminded everyone that if we don't do this, the world is destroyed. And they kind of understood that, but it was still unfair. Kimberly, on the other hand, was worried about her mans. Tommy was missing. He had been gone for weeks with no contact. She was afraid he turned evil again. But Zordon assured her that that wasn't the case. He hasn't even morphed. She said, "Will you know if he morphs?" And Alpha assured her that the second he morphs, they will all be teleported to his location. So she should chill out and trust Tommy. And we see that Tommy was literally a member of the Foot now, at a Foot gathering led by Karai. He was a part of them, fully. And Karai wanted to have a conversation with their new hero, the one who saved his team. But the thing is, she didn't trust him. Why could you fight so well? Who are you, Tommy? But he assured her that he was nobody. He's just here to do what he can and live the life he wants to live for himself, by himself. And so she said, "Okay, to test your loyalty, I'm assigning you a personal mission, a mission that cannot fail." And he accepted. The mission was simple. You're a ninja, right? So, break into this factory and get me a device I need. Simple. But the thing is, the turtles were not stupid. As soon as he got to the factory and saw the device, he realized at that second as he grabbed it that he was surrounded by the turtles. They had figured out that the Foot was actually here to steal something, because the last battle was held on a roof where this same device was kept in another factory. So Donnie deduced that the Foot will strike the other factory to get the second device. Seeing this opportunity, Raph wanted revenge. All four of them charged at this one ninja, but Tommy didn't feel like getting his ass beat. He morphed into the amazing Green Ranger, and boy, were they shocked. Instantly, they all apologized to Raph because they knew of the Rangers. They knew they were strong. And Raph, well, he felt a little bit better about himself because losing to a Ranger ain't so bad. But Tommy was just calling them monsters. The Rita Repulsa sends you. Have you been following me? But the turtles didn't care about none of that. They wanted action and they fought. He was good, but these turtles were masters of combat in their own right. He tried to take a step back, give everyone distance, but he must have forgotten about Raphael because Raphael wanted the smoke and he charged in, delivering kicks and slashes with his weapons. But it was clear Tommy was underestimating the turtles and he will suffer for it. Raph was going to have fun. As soon as the Rangers came through because they noticed Tommy had morphed, they were looking for him everywhere, only to see Tommy get thrown straight through a freaking wall. They were beating him down. As soon as the Rangers saw Tommy, they went to his side. Even while seeing the Ranger team assemble, the Turtles still wanted the smoke, and they wanted it bad. So bad, they charged head on without having a conversation. The battle was fierce. Leader versus leader. Leo facing off against the Red Ranger Jason with both of their swords, both admiring their swordsmanship. Donnie, on the other hand, wanted answers to all of his questions. Mid-fight, even Billy was like, bruh, you talk a lot. Are you sure you're one of Rita Repulsa's monsters? Because you sound very intelligent. Mikey, on the other hand, was attacking the Black Ranger, calling him out. I thought Rangers were good guys. Why are you working for the Shredder? But the Black Ranger was confused. Who's the Shredder? And Mikey took the opportunity to knock him with his freaking nunchucks. Mikey is demonic when he just rants, and I love it. Tommy, on the other hand, wanted to escape. This was not his mission. The Pink Ranger caught him before he could run, and he explained that she just has to trust him, okay? And she chose to trust him. But Raphael wanted revenge. He was coming for him like a bloodhound. But Kim was never going to allow him hurt her man. But Raphael was still confident though. He knew he could take her. But the thing is, she wasn't alone. Pink and Yellow versus Raphael. Who do you guys think would win? Drop it in the comments. Anyways, we see that someone had planned all this. Someone was watching from across the building. Karai with binoculars came through and said, you should have told me he was the Green Ranger. Why did you keep that to yourself? And her master simply said, trust has to be earned, Karai. And she said, yes, my lord. And he assured her, do not worry. As soon as Tommy comes to me with the device, I shall control the Rangers themselves.